Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode. This is Scoots42, back again playing SkyFactory4. I've done a little bit of expanding between episodes. I did come out here and build a mob farm. It's just a pretty standard mob farm. I think you want to have this at least, I believe it's 27 blocks away from where you're spending most of your time, so that mobs will spawn out here. Again, I've continued where the floor is on the bottom half of a full block. That way I don't have to worry about mobs spawning out here. And I've got this is a full block, and then this is a full block, and that way they can't really see me. There is one mob I've had a little trouble with, and there's some kind of a bouncing creeper I've not experienced before. But it just so happens that the design of this prevents that bouncing creeper from causing me too much trouble. It kind of makes you float, but you can see that the way I've got this designed, I don't float up any further than this. So if it does affect me, I just kind of patiently wait for the effect to wear off. And I did have, I think a creeper blew up because I just happened to have a wood plank on me and was able to plug up that hole there. But other than that, it's been a pretty successful mob farm. And then, of course, over here out to the east, and again, the only reason I know that is because the mini-map tells me it's to the east. Out here I've got just some dirt, well, it's grass now, but this is the passive mob area. And I'm hoping that soon this pig here will grow up. I just recently bred the 2 adult pigs to get the baby, and it looks like in about 16 minutes, that's what it says, 16 to 17 minutes. This guy will grow up, and then I might get to start playing around with the resource pigs, which could be fun. I don't know. I've messed with like resource chickens in the past. I've never gotten to play with the pigs. In any event, I did go ahead and get us a lapis sapling, and a redstone sapling. Let's see, let's take a look here. We wanted to address those really quick. So let's look at the redstone sapling. That wasn't terrible. It was kind of tricky to get the red dye. But I think what I did was I ended up bone mealing some grass and got some beetroot. And that beetroot let me get the red dye. Yeah, it's that beetroot right there is our red dye. And again, I did try just bone mealing grass to see if I could get a poppy or something. But I think that because we're in the swampland, that I think that's why that wasn't happening. So I just went ahead and used the beetroot because that's what was available. But in any event, let's take a look at our advancements here and see where we want to go next. And I really think that we need to address the tin and the lead so we can start getting into thermals pipes, the aqueducts, or the fluid ducts, excuse me, and the item ducts and what have you. So let's take a look at this tin sapling first, since we probably should have done that a little bit ago. And let's see what we need to get a tin sapling. Let's see, that is molten tin over a birch sapling, which we can get from a sand sapling. So let's see, I should have hopefully a sand sapling somewhere. I can remember where we got our sand. Sand, anybody? Is this it? There we go, sand. And hopefully I've got a sand sapling. There we go, we'll get a couple of those guys. And was it just in water? Let's see, I think it was just in water. So we'll get a little bit of that. There we go. There we go, birch saplings. Nice. So now, let's see, I believe I had some tin amber somewhere. If I Can find out where we had it. Not in there. Not in there. Interesting. I thought I had some 10 amber somewhere. Interesting. I do. Okay. I could have sworn I had some somewhere. I wasn't seeing it. Turn you off for now. There we go. And let's come over here to our little compliment buddy. And we're out of... Am I still processing? Oh my gosh, I'm still processing iron. Let's go ahead and get you guys out of there for just a minute. Well, how much is in there? Do we need 2 more ingots? Go ahead and get you in there and finish up that guy. And then we'll get you ready. And we needed some lava. Do I have lava in there? I do. So let's grab a little bit of cobble and get that filled back up. Because these will fill up with rain if there's nothing else, that is for sure. Let's go ahead and fill up our guy here. Let's grab a little bit more. Go, and I think I'll take 1 more bucket. Yeah, you do. Nice. Alright, there we go. So now you should be just about done. Yeah, there you go. And that should finish that up. Yes, it did. So let's go ahead and get our 10 in there. As eventually, what I'm hoping today is that we'll be able to get over here to this gold. Once we get some gold, then we'll really be able to really automate this little guy. Now, I do want to continue playing with this. I've never really played too much around with the Tinker's Complement, and I probably will do a full-blown Tinker's Smeltery at some point. Now, I should just pour this on there, right? And that'll give me the 10 sapling. Is that the deal? So I do eventually, I will set up, the full-blown, we'll set up the other side and try to do the mixing and all that stuff. Just because I kind of want to see how it works. I've never gotten it to, or I've never gotten to play with that before, so I'm kind of curious just to see how the mechanics work. So we've got our 10, and what I'm really thinking is I may kind of expand out this way, and I may move all this stuff, but I don't know, because I'm not sure exactly how the pigs are going to do the resources either. Let's see here. Let's get some stuff to make some chests. There we go. I already had a whole bunch of them, didn't I? Yep, sure did. And we'll want a few slabs, as I am very quickly running out of room. That was not what I meant to put there at all. Where did our bit go? There it is. Do we not get... Okay, we did. All right. I was like, wow, there for a second. I was like, I couldn't believe that. Let's see. So now that's going to be the trouble, is I won't really be able... Oop, that was the wrong stuff. There we go. I won't really be able to get that out of there until we get this tree set up. So let's see. Did I have more clay? I do. Oh, and I've got bricks already. How sweet. That's nice. There we go. So we can get ourselves another one of these guys. And then maybe a hopper. Let's see, there's some iron. Looks like I'm low on iron, but I'm pretty sure I've got blocks of it in here somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, 49 blocks of iron, so we're doing pretty good on the iron. Now let's see. There we go. Hopping bonsai pot. Now let's get our chests down here. And our slabs. Yeah, there we go. So we'll get our slabs. Maybe right there. And then maybe something like that. Get a piece of dirt. And there we go. Now our 10 sapling is going. And hopefully, before too long, we'll have enough 10 to finish getting the rest of that stuff out of the smeltery. Alright, so that was our 10 saplings, so that's done. We're rapidly burning through this stuff, which is pretty cool. So let's see what we need to get that lead amber, because I think that's going to be the real deal here. So we want lead amber first, if I remember right. Let's see what it takes to make that. And it looks like we're going to need some lapis, of course, and petrified resin, sand, and iron. So let's see here. Let's get some sand resin. With this, where's the petrified stuff? I'm going to have to start labeling these. We did need some iron resin. And is the petrified? I just don't remember where I'm putting stuff. Now let's see, that's coal. Is this the petrified bones? Where's the petrified stuff? Let's see, that's lapis. Pretty sure that's dirt. Let's see, I think this is clay. Pretty sure we had some petrified stuff around here somewhere. Did I never set up? Is that the thing? Did I never set up a petrified tree? That's coal, sand. I probably never set up a petrified tree. So let's see if we have any petrified resin. And we do. Okay, good. So that might be enough to get us that. And we'll need some lapis, which I've got in there. Good. So let's see what we can get here. Lead amber. There we go. So let's see here. The lead amber. Next is definitely the lead zeppelin. Pour molten lead over a dark oak sapling. So we should have one of those left. Hopefully. Did I put birch saplings in there? Apple saplings. Did I just end up putting all the saplings in there? Is that what I did? No, we'll go ahead and just keep doing that then, I guess. Now let's see. So we needed a dark oak sapling. And see, now this is the trouble part, is I can't do this until that 10 is out of there. So hopefully we can just kind of run it out of there and let that set in there. Pretty sure that'll work. Let's see, so you're going to go there. Might just come over here and let's see if we can get some more of this lead. There we go. So that's only going to give us 8, which is not really ideal. Let's see, let's get you up there. You know, maybe I'll, might be able to, oh, you know what I could do? I'm pretty sure, yeah, I can pick that up. So if we have to, we can make another basin and just kind of set those aside until we get enough. That is definitely one thing we could do. Let's see, is that enough for more tin? Probably will be by the time that's all done over there. Collect a little bit of our food over here while we're waiting. Monster Flash yummy. Thinking, where can we store this? Do I have room down here? Not so much, really. Well, running out of room everywhere. Do we have room to put these away at least? We do. Nice. Alright, so let's see where we're at over here. Get our little lead sapling. And I am thinking that lead is going to make a big world of difference. Let's see if we don't have room for this here. Man, we are definitely running out of room. I'll probably, between episodes again, I'll work on expanding the platform and kind of rearranging stuff. But in the meantime, let's get another one of our little pots here. Let's see, we should have one of those. We might need to break into one of our iron blocks here. There we go. Where'd you go? There you are. Hopper. Hopping bonsai pot. Piece of dirt. Couple more chests. I gotta say, this, I think I like this a little bit more than the sieving. The sieving, I mean, it does tend to get a little tedious. It does, if we're being honest. It's not a bad way to go, you know, the sieving. I mean, I've definitely used the mod in the past, but I gotta say, well, excuse me. I gotta say though, I think I enjoy this a little bit more, just because it's just so passive. You know, I can come back after a while, and I mean, I've got a ton of lapis right here. Because to get the lapis, see if I can kind of clean this up a bit. There we go. The lapis and the redstone are just those nuts, basically, the acorns. So if I want lapis, that's it. Right there, there's my lapis. I just got a bunch more of it. That's silly. I've got, you know, like 41 blocks of redstone. That's several hundred pieces. So I'll hang on to that for a while, you know. Not a bad way to go. Now the downside is, I do think initially sieving can get you the rewards just a little bit quicker. You know, because you can string those guys together, and you might get a little bit more. You know, you can concentrate your efforts and kind of speed up resource collection for a time. Let's go check in and see if our pig has grown up, because I'm pretty sure he has not. How much time do you have left, sir? Oh, come on now. About a minute? All right. All right, well, let's work on that. And I got a feeling by the time we get this thing crafted, maybe we'll stop and kill a few mobs on the way. But I'm kind of curious to see how these resource pigs work. And it said to get started, we need to craft a cobblestone mud bucket. So we'll do that here in just a second. Let's get these guys cleared out. I did do some upgrades to things like my sword, of course, using clay, because we still don't have the gold or anything to make casts with. What is that? Largest head. Okay, well that's new. I have not seen that before. I'm definitely going to have to address storage sooner rather than later, I think, because I am really desperately starting to run out of room to the point where I think I'm just going to do something like this now. And we may as as well just do that and just start kind of putting stuff over there if we don't have room for it. You know, I'm pretty sure that some of this is not going to go away. The petrified resin. Maybe we should just take our saplings. We have tons and tons of those. And we'll keep them over here. See, if we have room, we might even keep the leaves over there. Let's see, saplings, saplings. Any more redstone saplings? There you go. So that cleared us up a little bit. There we go. I always try to keep, you know, like an extra the ones that, you know, we had to go through a little bit of stuff. Actually, I hoard everything if we're being completely honest, but I make it a point to try to hang on to at least one of some of these more exotic saplings that we actually had to do a little bit of work to get, just in case. You never know. You know, I might overlook a spawnable spot and, you know, end up having a creeper blow up half the platform. It happens. Stuff definitely happens. So I try to be prepared for it. Let's see if we can get this up to cook. Well, let's see. Let's get the rest of this junk put up. Right? Are we good? Is that about it? Almost? Something like that. Let's see. Well, you know, we may as well use that last piece to clean up our crook here, huh? There we go. All right, so let's look at making a cobblestone mud bucket. And I looked at the recipes for mud buckets, and it looks an awful lot like what you want to do is have a water bucket with a piece of dirt, and then to make the appropriate mud bucket, if we look up mud buckets here, you can see all these different buckets. And when you look at one of them, it just shows you all these recipes. So if I want a prismarine bucket of mud, you see there, bucket of mud type prismarine. I get a bucket of mud type prismarine. So I'm assuming that if I want a cobblestone mud bucket, yeah, bucket of mud cobblestone. And then I should be able to use this on one of our pigs. That's why I wanted to make sure we had 3. That way I can just breed another pig to turn into a different type of resource. So let's see. Cobblestone. Interesting. So do I shear you? And definitely I do remember reading that you can only breed the like types of resource pigs together and produce the offspring. Something I'm sure we'll test that. You know, just to be sure. Let's go ahead and get a pair of shears and see. I don't know. I've never dealt with resource pigs, so I'm kind of curious. It almost looks like it turned it into a sheep. So I'm just kind of wondering. And no. So how do you work? So do you... Let's grab a piece of cobblestone. Maybe I'm just kind of curious. Like I said, I've never really played with these guys before. Just kind of curious. I wonder if our achievements... No, not really. I wonder if... Well, no, that doesn't really do much good either. Let's see if there's like an at resource maybe. So is it a thing where, like, I have to kill the pig? If I kill the pig, do I get some kind of weird resource bacon? Let's go find out. We've still got 2 adult pigs that we can use to breed more pigs, of course. So let's just see. I'm just kind of confused by the can't dig here. Like if you see that up there. And are you like super armored because you got... What did we get? Did we get any? Well, we got bacon. Cobblestone bacon to be exact. Let's see what the use is for. If I crush it. So if I crush the bacon, we get the stuff. Is that the deal? That what it looks like. And then is this also food? It is not food. So is there any way? Not really. Okay, well that might be something that I play around with off camera. Because like I said, I've never really fooled with it a whole lot. So I don't really want to get too involved in trying to figure it out on camera. Now let's look at this guy. Because I remember bacon sapling being a thing. So I wanted to see what the bacon sapling was all about real quick. Let's see what that is. Bacon sapling. So that we actually need bacon from Tinkers. And we can get that. Liquid bacon in a tough tool rod cast. Okay. Interesting. Is it a squeezy thing? Chopping block with horsepower. So a precision sawmill. And I'm guessing, yeah, that's from Mechanism. So Mechanism is probably something we're going to need to get into anyway. And I don't think we can do that without gold. We'll probably need silver as well. I'm not sure. We might be able to get that piece of gold to amber. Let's see if we can do that. I know we're starting to run out of time here, but let's see. Gold, amber, needs lead resin, yellow dye. So that might be something tricky. Let's see. Let's grab some bones. And we might be able to just bone meal out here, because part of this, I actually started to get into a forest biome, which is actually what I believe is letting all these mobs spawn. But over here, we're in a forest biome, I believe. Yeah. So this might give me, yeah, there we go. First frickin' chance. Oh my god. And I'm betting if we were to come over here to the swamp that we would not be so lucky. Yeah, this is swampland. And yeah, see that's kind of cool though. I mean, I'm not really complaining about that. Honestly, I don't know if I'd have been able to get light blue dye naturally that way. But over here, we can definitely get our red and yellow flowers. So that is cool. I wonder if I might, did I get anything different over here too? Potatoes, oh, lettuce, I did get something new. Cool, so I'll go ahead and, we can plant those right in our farm. I don't know that we'll actually need it for anything, but I've definitely found in Minecraft the wider variety of foods you have, usually the better off you are. So let's, you can just go right there. Nice. Let's see, where's our food stuffs up here? Seeds, you all can just go in there. Let's see, let's get our yellow stuff. Let's put you away. Well, let's see, I'm not even sure. I think we might need to go ahead and block this back up. Well, let's see, maybe if we can do it that way. There we go. Yeah, that gave us a little bit of room. Now, let's see, peg head can go in there. I feel that this should probably go up here. And the resource bacon can hang out in there for a while. Alright, so let's look at the gold again. We need some lead, iron, and sand is what it looked like. So I had iron and sand, and now I just need a little bit of this lead that we just put over here. And this should get us some gold. Nice. Very nice indeed. So let's see. Let's do the following real quick. Do I have enough of the porcelain bricks? I do. Let's make another one of you real quick. And this is gonna maybe be a little tricky. But I should be able to just pick you up. And let's put you down right there. And you've still got 10 in you, sweet. So you can hang out there and you'll collect some lead. So that should be all the lead, right? Yep, so you can get turned off. And I'm just going to pop you right over here as well. We'll bring you over here. I turned you off, right? Yep. So let's get some... Oh, there's still a lead ingot in there, really? Okay, well, let's pop you back down for a second then. There we go. That should have got that out of there. Okay, good, good. Alright, so you can go back over here now. Go, and let's go grab one of our seared bricks real quick. Seared brick, where'd you go? There you are. Now we should finally be able to get... There you go. We should be able to get our ingot cast, which will be really, really nice. And hopefully soon we'll be able to make some fluiducts, which I might be able to use to either pipe that back out into here. So this is going to be exciting. Here we are, like, 6 or 7 episodes in, and we're just now getting our ingot cast. See, there we go. That's what I'm after. That is the stuff. So we've still got our iron on us, yeah? Let's go ahead and get that iron in there. Nice. Nice. So we're almost civilized again. Almost civilized. We've got some automation finally. This, I would say this is pretty well automated at this point. We've definitely got our input, our output, and our collection. So, let's see what else is there. What are we going to be doing in the next episode? I'm hoping that by the next episode we'll be able to get the majority of this page finished. Some of this we might have to wait on, this and the what is it, the donut sapling tree. I don't know that we'll be able to get those done by the next episode, but we've only got a little bit left on this. We need the gold sapling and the silver stuff, and then that'll bring us into the diamonds, and once we can do that, I think we'll definitely be spending a lot more time on these tabs. That is for sure. I've accidentally gotten a little bit of this stuff done, but believe me, I wasn't actually looking into any of this stuff. I take that back. I did craft a wooden hopper once I saw it, just because I don't really think we're ever would have used one if it wasn't a achievement. And I don't know if you guys saw it, but what I did was set it up out here, because those chickens that are out here lay eggs, and I crafted up a little chicken nest from cooking with blockheads. Well, I should say farming with blockheads, I believe. There we go. And that was really simple. Just a hay bale and a couple planks. And then this thing collects eggs that are laid by chickens, not that are thrown on the ground. I tested that. It has to be laid by a chicken. Then it'll pick it up, and I've got it going through this hopper into a crate. So we've got a good little supply of eggs going on. But in any event, I think that is unfortunately going to have to wrap up the episode. So I hope you guys are having a great time. I hope maybe you're learning something from me. If you guys have any tips or tricks for me, be sure to let me know down in the comments below. But thanks again for stopping by today, guys, and take care.